3D printing technology is incredible, but no one's really capitalized on it yet in particular. It's been mostly an independent game until now, because Martha Stewart is in with her company. There she is. These are designs from Martha Stewart, including a coaster, a napkin ring / place card holder, and an LED votive holder. Individual designs start at 99 cents and the full collection is available for $2.99, which is a 2-cent markup if you think about it. So this is an exclusive deal with MakerBot to make or market these items, and also the particular colors of the resins, the filaments, to people. And it's pretty interesting to see Martha do this. Martha has been the queen of the DIY market for a while. She has a line at Home Depot. She has a line at, I think, Kmart or Sears. I forget which one, but they're the same company, so there you go. And I think she also has a craft line that you can find at many craft stores. So this is the next step, and it's a technological one. So you can't have those three designs unless you buy a spool of filament in one of 3 proprietary colors. They're priced at $25 for a half-pound spool and $65 for the 2-pound package.
Right. Wow. So that's clearly where they're making their money.
That's the money.
That's where they're making their money.
I mean, when you come up with the proprietary filaments, it can be very expensive. Fawn Davis, who was on the show last week, was telling me about making his own resin and how it would be able to make 3D printed items so much cheaper. I mean, the designs themselves are cheap, but the resin is crazy expensive.
Well, I think that just kind of goes to show that for every market, we can find some place to inflate the prices. Because I feel like when people started coming out with 3D printers, their whole marketing strategy was, look, you can make your toys yourself and you can make this yourself, and it's so cheap.
No, it's not.
But it's not. Yeah. Look, you can make this 3D printed screwdriver. I mean, it might have cost me like $35 worth of resin, and I could have just bought one that was a lot cheaper. You know, so it's like, where is that line going to be crossed?
Do you think it negates the point of having a 3D printer?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. It's like,
I mean, we have friends who make like specialty, items for either cosplay or for, especially for people that, make their living making custom items from different things for people, like, fabricators.
Yeah.
This is a must-have, so that way you can make it in-house. Yeah. And I think at that point it becomes cheaper or more cost-effective.
That's the thing. I feel like I don't believe we have seen 3D printers come out to a point where they are truly marketable to a general mass audience. Mm-hmm. Like you were saying, I would actually love to hear more of your opinion on this, because you are a prop fabricator, and I feel like for people who want to make, say, Sailor Moon's staff, then you can 3D print it, make a mold of it, and then like mass produce it, and it's stuff like that. So for very specific people, it makes sense right now.
True, like if we're making things for, if we make Gods of War and, we forge out the giant blade and everything, but then we want the pommel. Right now we have very talented sculptors who make them and stuff like that, but, for us, it's almost easier to do that now because none of us can program it 3-dimensionally.
Well, they're hoping to maybe make this more commercial with this very commercial brand attached to it. I mean, MakerBot, I think, has sold, right here it says 40,550 units of its 3D printer since 2009. That's a good number, but that's hardly mainstream. Mm-hmm. But do you think this Martha line will be the first of many designers? Maybe, who's at Target right now? Maybe they would have their own lines of printable vases and crap for your house.
I think no one is going to be using this except for the Orange County housewives whose husband has already bought a MakerBot, and who are
she makes him make it.
Right.
I don't feel like anyone who wants these particular items is necessarily going to do it. I think that maybe fabricators for cosplayers are going to use the lemon drop, robin's eggs, blue, and the jadeite, might use the colors. Because I don't feel like these are, readily available colors. They're designer colors, so it's very nice that you can be the fanciest one on the block.
You don't have to have fluorescent orange or green. In fact, we force you not to.
Exactly.
You have to be as fancy as Martha.
I do hope that maybe this is opening the gate. I think that's ultimately what we need. And if people can figure out how to make their own resins and stuff like that, that would definitely be a key, because someone's going to figure out a way to make money off of it.
Yes.
All right, audience, do you think this is the first step to mainstream 3D printing? And is that a good thing? Let us know what you think below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe. I will see you next time.